You cannot deny the black pill. Once again, would you like? Hi, MGTOW Dictionary, whatever your name is, Sydney. Right? I know this is not, but this is fun though. You could please come. You know, you're welcome. You can't deny the black pill. No, because there is no black pill. Would you like me to tell you why there's no black pill? I'll tell you why there's no black pill. I even wrote about it. There is no black pill. I've heard Roosh and a few other commenters in the sphere describe the black pill, the idea that the social order of the blue pill, the feminine imperative, or the gynocracy, if you like, is so rigged against men that they accept their role in it and give up on trying to make themselves or their circumstances better. What these guys are describing is what I've referred to in the past as the abyss. And you'll find this in my books, by the way. The abyss is the psychological existential gulf a man needs to cross when he becomes red pill aware. He realizes that the person he carved out for himself to be in a blue pill conditioned ideal was based on the same set of falsehoods. This stage of unplugging has difficulties unique to men at various stages of their lives and according to the decisions they've made for themselves throughout their lives in accordance with those blue pill ideals. It's one thing for a young man of 25 to unplug and turn his life around in a red pill aware paradigm. It's quite another for a man of 70 to become aware and look back on his life, his marriage, his family's dysfunction, and the long-term impact his blindness to the red or to the blue pill game he was a part of for so long. There is a necessary state of nihilism, or at the very least, a prolonged doubt that occurs when a man realizes that they're cut away from the blue pill conditioned life, their blue pill conditioned life. That is why I compare it to a state of mourning in the 5 stages of unplugging, which you will find in the very first book. Men are literally mourning the loss of their investment in that paradigm. They're mourning the loss of killing the beta that they used to be. So one of the reasons why I use the 5 stages of unplugging, and the reason they're analogous to the 5 stages of grief, and I can bring those up for you if you'd like. The 5 stages of unplugging, I don't think I've ever done a show about this, but I'll read them. I'll rattle them off here for you if you'd like. The first one is anger, denial, bargaining, depression, acceptance. And then the 6th stage is the MGTOW black pill stage, which is the jaded stage. Okay. So I don't want to give away the book, but those are the 5 stages of unplugging. Denial, anger, which is usually where most guys kind of get stuck in. And that's what really kind of draws the most attention, because when guys say, oh, don't get angry, those red pill guys, they just learn to hate women. No, those guys are the ones that the examples you could give of red pill guys who seem like they're misogynists or seem like they're angry at women are really kind of just angry at themselves for believing in the bullshit they believed in for so long, because it's almost like you're in an RPG and you maxed out your character in the wrong stats and you're like, oh shit, I wanted to be a tank and not a wizard or whatever the fuck it is, right? And so you have to it's almost like getting zeroed out. And whenever a guy gets zeroed out, he gets kind of pissed and depressed, and there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of emotional responses that go along with that. So when you go from being blue pill to being more red pill, or at least being red pill aware. I'm not saying you even put it into practice. You just become more aware. There comes this time of where you have to sort of reconcile this with your old way of thinking and the old way and who you used to be and who the new guy you're going to be in this red pill paradigm, and then seeing the opportunities and seeing the possibilities of making something creatively, rather dealing with discontent creatively rather than destructively. Black pill deals with that nihilism. It deals with that anger, deals with those phases in a destructive manner, whereas red pill deals with it in a constructive manner, in a creative way of doing it. This is getting into the practice of how am I going to use this data to my benefit, or am I just going to sit here and go, it's all hopeless, I'm fucked, the end. That's the difference. Okay, so let me keep going here. Understanding this, there is no black pill. There's only the abyss of accepting the truth that comes with the red pill awareness and a man's capacity to make this awareness work in his best interests. Incels, if nothing else, want to find ways to make this awareness work for them. But most are too damaged to deal with the realities that the red pill awareness reveals to them. They're not ready for the truth, but it's unavoidable today. It's not me that's radicalizing this. It's not Jordan Peterson who's radicalizing or who's the king of the fucking incels. That's not it. Take Jordan away. Erase him from history. Take him off the net, like completely cancel him, erase him. Erase Rollo Tomasi. Get him off the net, completely cancel him, disappear him. Disappear Andrew Tate. Disappear John from My Life Day. Disappear whoever you want that you see as a luminary or a guru or a spiritual head or a prophet or whatever of the manosphere. Erase them entirely. You know what's left? The internet. And people will still find this stuff. And another guy will come and go, this doesn't look like the way that it actually is. Because right now, the manosphere is unignorable. I shouldn't say the manosphere. The truths and the awareness that the manosphere makes apparent is unavoidable. That's why I have conflicts with guys like David Buss. That's why I have conflicts. And I'm saying I'm conflict. I'm not going to challenge him like Logan Paul to a duel or some shit like that. I'm just going to challenge that idea and the interpretation of the data that he has. Well, Rollo, you don't have a doctorate. Doesn't matter. I'm using his research. And I'm saying I'm coming to a different conclusion. Tell me how I'm wrong. Let's have this conversation. If they don't want to have that conversation, then that's as far as I can take it at that point. And you can go and say, well, he's got the doctorate and you don't. Okay, well, fine. But I'm also have 20 years into this of interpreting data, of connecting dots and going places that guys like Hector Garcia, Marty Hazelton, David Buss, Jeff Miller, Pinker, all of them don't want to go. They are either unable or unwilling to go. But Rollo Tomasi, you're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. I'm going to go there. Understand this. There is no black. Okay. Incels, if nothing else, want to find ways to make this awareness work for them, but the most are too damaged to deal with the realities that the red pill awareness reveals to them. Okay. They're not ready for it, right? Remember Morpheus? A lot of the femisphere critics want to lay the blame for incels at the feet of the red pill. They think there is some nefarious plot to radicalizing young men to be killers in some misogyny-fueled gender jihad against. By the way, I'm writing this in 2018. This is from the incels article I came back to. I'm writing this in 2018. You could relate this to 2022 in the election year where all politics are gender politics, and we're going to have a women's march. And you want to know why Jordan Peterson and incels and the Handmaid's Tale and all this stuff is a hot topic. It's not a fucking coincidence. It's not a coincidence. This is what a gender war looks like. Okay, this presumption also comes on the heels of the Me Too Future is Female movement, so it fits perfectly with the resistance narrative. Anybody remember that when Trump was around? As I said, it's easy to hate on incels. They fit another profile too, but they fit another profile too. That of the basement dwelling 30-year-old who refuses to leave his parents' house. For the man up crowd, incels are easy to amog. An alpha male other guy, they're easy to amog. For the lathered up militant feminists, they're the perfect foil needed to legitimize their own ego investments in a gender dystopia. That's from 2018, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? There is no black pill. There's only the red pill. Black pill is like a prescription. White pill is a prescription. The purple pill, whatever, like half measures, right? I still want my blue pill ideals, but I'm going to use the red pill to try to get those things. That's a practice. That is a prescription. Black pill is a prescription. MGTOW is a prescription. Tradcons, that's a prescription. MRAs, that's a prescription. Here's what we ought to do. Let's do some legal initiatives, right? Whatever. We need men's shelters. That's a prescription. Everyone has game. How effective your game is up to you. But the red pill is not any of that. It is descriptive, not prescriptive. You can't deny the black pill. Oh, you're goddamn right. I can deny the black pill because the black pill is just the red pill, and the black pill is really just how those guys are interpreting it and how those guys are deciding what best practices ought to be, because it ought to be this way. Because here's the data that the red pill has already had in the bank since as far back as 2002. And in most cases, you were watching fucking Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents and Phineas and Ferb when I was writing about this shit. So it's been around for a lot longer than you think. So I'm getting this bullshit about like, oh, black pills, it's the way we've been around forever. No, you haven't. The red pills has far outdates the black pill, the movement or whatever. It's not even a movement. You know what it is? It's guys getting together online on a freaking channel and commiserating. That's what it really is.